So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 44 of our Portsmouth career mode. And that's right, guys, it is the new season. So let's have a look here at the shirt sales. They want us to, they've set a goal to earn £12.75 million in sales from player shirts. So that's quite a big one, and obviously this email's from the end of last season. So let's jump straight in and have a look at our objectives. So they want us to sign 4 players from our youth academy, 1 goalkeeper, defender, midfielder and forwards. That's going to be a quite difficult task. Then, the brand exposure, they want us to sign 1 crucial first team player signed to a forward position, and they want us to gain 12.75 million from sales. Financial, they want us to, within 2 seasons, increase the club's worth by 50%. And the domestic success, they want us to fight for promotion, and in the FA Cup, they want us to reach the round of 32. And this is the big news, guys. In the Europa League, they want us to reach the knockout stage. So that's right, because we got to the final of the FA Cup, we are in the Europa League. It's massive news for us, and I'm so looking forward to it. So as of course we are going to accept the pre-tournament invite, and we're going to go for the one with the most money, which is this one, and we're going to be taking on some difficult sides like Genk, and they've got Leon Bailey, but they are going to give us 4.25 million if we can come out on top and win the game. So I think we will have a good chance. Obviously we're going to sim them all, and let's see how we can get on, but also having a look at a few more emails. Nothing much there, and a pre-contract arrival. So Josh Vela has joined on a contract, which we did sign him in last season. So let's see what kind of rating we'll be looking at for Josh Vela. And actually that's really good, 71 rated. He's got good stamina, and he's going to be a very good squad player. He can also play at right back. He can play CM, right back and CDM. So guys, let me know in the comment section down below, do we start him at right back instead of Murillo? He's a higher rated. Do you think it'd be worth it? So guys, actually one thing I forgot to show you was our transfer budget. So we've been allocated £6.1 million and £40,000 on the wage budget. So it's not that much, and we're not going to be able to bring in many players for that, but I'm hoping we can maybe do something special. So we are going to also go ahead and bring in a scout of future star, and because we will do that every single season. So we're going to redeem the item here, and congratulations, you now own scout of future star. So we should get an email, which we do have, and the scout has been dispatched. So the 2 Scout Future Stars that we've had come into this club so far, we've had Kleber Menezes, who isn't the best player in the world at the moment. He's only 63 rated, but we are working him up into the 70s, hopefully. And also the other one is Igor Cardoso, who played pretty much the majority of all of our games last season, and we will be looking forward to seeing him progress very nicely. But we got a transfer offer here for Christian Burgess from Blackburn Rovers for 600,000. We're going to say we want a straight out million, because he's not the most important player at the club, but he has been getting some game time, but he has actually dropped to the reserves now. So we have put in inquiries for all of the different players. For Mbolo, well, 44 million, I don't think so. Leon Bailey, 27 million. Cherry Ambrose, 4.3 million. Saar, 4.5. We are going to go for this guy here, Benjamin Henrich, because I think we do deserve a new left back to replace Ender Stevens. So what we're going to go ahead and do, let's go ahead and offer, say, 1 million under his valuation, and let's see if they'll accept that. If not, we can always go ahead and offer a player in return. So the first game of this episode is going to be a simmed one. It's going to be up against this random side here that I've never heard of before in my life, Kortrijk, or however the hell you pronounce that, and we're going to be going pretty much with our strongest possible lineup. The only replacement is Moore's moved to left wing and Lookman's moved up top. The main reason being is because Puslic is on international duty. So let's see how we get on. Omer scored a penalty, great news for us there, and we end up winning the game 4-1. What a result. Omer picking up a hat-trick, and then Marcus Edwards scoring the goal as well. So Omer's on fire this season. So Blackburn have come back and said they give us 775,000 for Christian Burgess, and you know what, we're going to say yes, because we actually brought in Ohala on a not pre-contract or free agent deal, and he was pretty good last season, and he was the one that actually knocked this guy out of the starting position. So we are going to go ahead and accept that, because then 775,000 will help us bring in another player. So what about this? Leverkusen have accepted the bid for Benjamin Henrich, and we're going to go ahead and offer him a contract. So he could be the first signing we are going to be making this season. He does look a very decent player at left back. He's only 21 years of age, and he has got tons of potential. So I think that'd be a fantastic deal if we could go ahead and pull that one off, because then he will be able to play the first team football. The other person will drop down to the bench, which is Ender Stevens. Stevens, but he will be playing quite a lot of games, because especially now we're in the Europa League, we're going to have a quite congested fixture list. But we've got to concentrate on this one, as Omar scored yet another goal. So Omar scores the goal in the 8th minute, they equalise in the 58th, but then Moore scored the goal in the 63rd minute to go ahead and pick us up all 3 points. So that's 6 points out of 6 now, and we will be taking on Huddersfield in the next game. So Huddersfield are the other top side. Oh, they're not actually. Huddersfield have only picked up 1 point and Barry's picked up 3. So we're through to the next round, whatever happens. So now, in the game against Huddersfield, we can field a very weakened squad, which will give everyone a chance to play. So I'm really looking forward to this season. I've got a really good feeling that we're going to do really well. So here we go. This is going to be our third and final game of the group stage. They actually lost 3-0 against Barry, and then they drew 0-0 against a team that we beat 4-1. So I'm not sure how we're going to get on this one, because we're playing with our second team line out. But Lookman, Asoro and Bennett all score as we picked up 9 points out of 9. What a statement we have put on the table here. This season, we're really in to show what we're made of, and we are going for the Barclays Premier League. That's the only sights we've got, and we're not stopping until we get there. So Benjamin Henrich accepted his contract and he's going to join the club. So he's our first signing we are going to be making. It's a fantastic signing as well. And let's jump straight in and see what his stats are. So I'm hoping he's going to be higher than what Ender Stevens is. And yes, he is. He's 1 rating higher, but a lot younger. He looks very decent. He's got good marking, good ball control, good crossing. And he can play left back and he can play right back. He's 6 foot. He's got 3-star skill moves. He's actually got 4-star weak foot as well. So he looks very promising. And he's going to be our new first team left back. So now it's time for the semi-final of the pre-tournament competition. So we are going to be taking on Palermo, which is going to be a very difficult game. They drew against Genk, they drew against Numancia, so they haven't actually done that well to get through, but they're playing a 4-3-3, and yes, we win again. Van Drongelen scores, Omar scores, and then back loads him, but we've got bad news there, as Igor Cardoso has come off the pitch with an injury. We've got to hope and pray that is not going to be serious, because a player of his quality we are going to really miss at the start of the season if it is a lengthy injury. So having a look here, Brighton come back and say they won't accept the deal for Adam Armstrong. Birmingham come back and say they don't believe Diego Barahona is worth that much. We get given 1.36 million from the board, and the player's injured. Thank God for that. He's only out for 7 days. But guys, we are going to go ahead and bring in this guy, Che Adams. We're going to go ahead and offer him a contract. He's a striker. He's 76 rated. He's only 22 years of age, but he can also play cam. So the reason we want to bring in a striker as well is because you guys know the objective. They want us to bring in a crucial first team player in a striker position. So that's what we've got to do, and he's going to be the man to do it. There we go. Che Adams accepted his contract and he will be joining the club. But the good news is we've still got 3.36 million to work around with, and let's have a look to see at this guy's stats. He does look an absolute animal, and it's going to be really frustrating having to leave a player of his quality on the bench, but just look at this guy. He's got 97 sprint speed, 93 acceleration, he's got nearly all green, he's got 85 strength, he's got good stamina, he's got good long shots, got good shot power, brilliant dribbling, and he can play striker, left mid and cam. So what I am actually thinking is dropping Omar to the bench and playing this guy at cam. And then as of course, because we've just brought this guy, it says, the board say, just wanted to thank you for helping the club reach one of its branding exposure goals we set out. And that was signing basically a crucial first team player in the striker position, which we've gone ahead and done. That is a fantastic signing. Only 4 million for that guy, plus Curtis Main. I think we couldn't have done better than that. So here we go, it's time for the final, and it's up against the team that we actually beat 4-1 in the first game. Che Adams will be making his debut in this game, but I'm not classing it as his full debut, because I know it's a competitive game, but it's not really competitive, if you know what I mean. So come on guys, can we pick up the result? We beat them 4-1 in the first game, and they've taken a 1-0 lead in the 3rd minute, and we win! Lookman scores in the 76th minute, and then we end up winning the game 4-3 on penalties. What a result. We have simmed every single game of the pre-season and we've come out victorious. We picked up an extra 4 million on the transfer budget, and how on earth we've done that I just do not know. And having a look here, your European performance, they're saying it was good to see the team winning the final, and wow. What a start to the season. So we get a transfer offer for Diego Barahano, and we will go ahead and accept this. Well, basically, we want his valuation. So we go ahead a little bit more than his valuation, 75,000 over his valuation, but we will happily let this guy go because we've got Maria, we've got Josh Vela that can play at right back, we've also got Velasco, and even our left back that we just signed can also play at right back. We do not need any more right backs now. So Bolton come back and say they have reviewed our asking price of 675,000 for Diego Berahano and have decided to match it. So I'm happy with that because we actually brought him on as a free deal because we got him from the free agents. We got a transfer for Joel Osoro from Deportivo Alaves, and we're going to want quite a bit more money for Osoro because even though he's not the highest rated, he does score some good goals, and whenever he comes on, he does pretty well for himself. So we don't want to get rid of him because I think he's a good impact sub and he's going to be there and about. Emre Moore, no way in a million years is Emre Moore going to leave the club unless they're going to be prepared to pay massive amount of money. So, our Scout Future Star is back. Our Scout has returned, and let's see what he's brought us back. He's brought back a guy called Lucas Igueri. So, this is the player that we brought in, that we actually spent the Scout on, and he's got potential of 84 to 94. So, we're actually training this guy up because he does look pretty decent. But this is our Scout Future Star. He's a left midfielder. He's got potential of 80 to 94, and he looks pretty much the same. But the good thing about this guy is a lot quicker across the ground, and I'm hoping he's going to be a little bit better. But they're both Spanish players, so this guy's an attacker, this guy's a winger. Do we train them both up and sell one on and keep one? I think they both look very good. However, that is in fact going to be it for this episode of Career Mode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it is going to be hugely appreciated. And don't forget to come back very, very soon, as we will be taking on Leeds in our first competitive game of the Championship season. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.